Hey, what's going on, guys? Danny here with you. In this video, I'm going over the latest analysis for Shiba Inu. And as always, this video is for educational purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor. All right, so today we have started a little bit of a downtrend right here. And it looks like we may have formed yet another rising wedge pattern right here, which as we have discussed, this generally is a bearish pattern. And we are currently breaking bearish out over here. And of course, about 2-3 days ago, we did have another rising wedge pattern over here where this did break bearish. It did take us a while to come back down, but we did actually meet our target down here at the very bottom of the wedge. And so if this were to play out as the same, we could be looking for a final target down here. That is right around the 32.72 area, if this does happen to fully play out. And right now we are, of course, are breaking a little bit bearish out of here, but we could be forming another pattern right here. Let me drag this down a little bit. All right, so if we draw a trend line, so somewhere around here, and connect it to down here, and we could also have another descending trend line right here as well. Let me adjust this a little bit more. So if we bring this up to right around there, it looks like we could actually be forming a falling wedge pattern right here, which generally these are a bullish pattern. That is where we start out a very larger wedge at the top and do consolidate as we go down in. Generally, again, this is a bullish pattern where we do get a bullish breakout. But again, if this were to, if we were to come down here and meet our target down here on our rising wedge, of course, this would negate this, and this would not fully play out as a falling wedge. But we'll have to see how this does play out. Right now, we are getting quite a bit of support right here. Again, this is our big blue support channel that we have drawn out the last couple of days, a major area of support. So we'll have to see how that does play out. So we have a bullish sign right here, and then also a bearish sign that we have right here. So we'll have to see how that does play out. But again, our Fibonacci levels are still the same. We have not broken any higher highs or lower lows in the last 24 hours or so. So right now, of course, if we do continue to break down, our next level down here would be our second touch down here on our 0.5 Fibonacci. Again, that is around the 35.65 area. If we break this area, we'll be looking for our golden Fibonacci, which is around our 0.618 area. That is around the 34.96. And then also, again, down here is our 0.786. That is around right around the 33.97 area. And then at the very bottom down here is our right at our one level again. This is where we had the breakout, or excuse me, our low that we did have when we did get this breakout right there. So, of course, the bottom of our wedge is all the way down here. So if that does fully play out, we'd be looking for a target again down here around the 32.72 area. But right now we are getting a little bit of a bounce right here, so we'll have to see how this does play out. If we do can retest this trend line and break above it, that would be a bullish breakout. And we could actually grab a potential target out of here if we do break bullish. So we could come from the top of our falling wedge pattern and bring it down there and drag this down here to a potential breakout area. So maybe somewhere around here. And if it does play out, then that would put us again right near the top of our wedge pattern. We do have a touch here, and a touch. This will be our third touch right there. So this would be a good potential target to look at if we do break bullish out of here. But again, we'll have to see how this does play out. Again, we do have a bearish pattern right here, and on top of that, we have a bullish pattern. So we'll have to see how this does play out. Let's go over here to our RSIs and see how we are looking. All right, so currently on our 15-minute chart, our RSI is right around the 38 area. As you see right here, this is our falling wedge pattern that we did get. We did get a bounce right here, so we're heading back to the upside. Right now, our stochastic is all the way up here. We are right around the 75 area. We are pointing a little bit downward. But again, if we do get this bounce right here, we could see this kind of touch a little bit higher and get a little bit of bounce right there and head to the upside again. And over here on our hourly chart, our RSI is right around the 44 area. The stochastic is looking good. We have consolidated a couple of times right here, and we're heading back to the upside a little bit. Again, if we do happen to see a bearish breakdown out of here, then I would expect our RSI to continue to consolidate a little bit sideways right here. And then over here on our 4-hourly chart, our RSI is currently right around the 45 area right here. The stochastic did come all the way up into our overbought territory. We're heading back down right now. That is right here on our price chart, where you can see we did almost bounce off of our descending trend line right there. We were not able to get close to it or break through it, so we did get a bounce, get rejected, and came back down. Again, if we do get a bounce right here, you could probably possibly see this kind of get a bounce right here and head back to the upside as well. All right, over here on our daily chart, our RSI is right around the 40 area. Stochastic is trending a little bit sideways right here. So I believe over the next possible next day or two, we will continue to consolidate a little bit sideways and hopefully head out to the break to the upside right there. All right, and let's go over here to check our daily chart out and see how our candles are looking. All right, so currently on our daily chart, let me zoom in a little bit more over here. All right, let me delete some of this out so we can see a little bit better. All right, so currently we did get a close actually just about 30 minutes ago. And it looks like we are getting a tad bit of a bounce right here, but we did close just about right level with yesterday's candle. So that's a decent bullish sign. We could potentially see us kind of trending upward over here. Maybe next day or so, retesting our trend line right here. Again, we'll have to see how that does play out, but it looks like we are getting a little bit of a bounce right here. And then let's head back over to our 15-minute chart. All right, so currently on a 15-minute chart, we are getting a bounce right here, as you can see. It looks like we will probably be coming back up here to potentially retest our trend line. Again, we do have this 0.382 level right here. This is our 0.382 level right here. This is now a strong resistance area, since it was support. Now it's flipped as resistance. We did get rejected already a couple times right here. So if we can't get above this, then we'll probably come up here. We might not even retest this trend line. But again, if we do break above this, we'll probably retest this trend line. And we'll have to see if we do get rejected or if we're able to break through it. If we break through it, of course, that would be a good bullish sign. Right now, it looks like we are still getting a little bit rejected from it. So again, just to reiterate again, we are in this is a bullish formation right here, where generally we do break bullish out of here. We'll have to see how that does play out. But again, on our longer scale, we do have this rising wedge, which is a bearish formation. And our target, again, would be down here at the bottom of our wedge around the 32.76 area. But right now, as we speak, we are breaking through the 0.382 level. We'll have to see if we can get above it and stay above it. We'll have to see how that does play out. But again, I'll keep you guys updated. If we do break through here, I'll try to make a tweet tonight and keep you guys updated. But as always, please make sure you do like and subscribe to our channel, and I'll keep you guys updated as much as I can. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And make sure you do follow me over on Twitter again. That is @OnlyCryptoCycle. And we'll have to see how this does play out. Looks like we're getting closer to testing our trend line right here. But again, we'll see how that does play out. But again, I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And have a good evening and take care.